Hi.
Hey.
Your boys?
Yes.
I'm Allie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, tell me about your golf game.
Well, so I brought this club because that seems to be kind of the biggest problem right now. Right now I'm a gin handicap 5'9", so
Okay.
I probably play twice a week. Feel like, irons are okay. I don't hit a ton of greens, and sometimes I'm wayward with my driver.
Okay.
I feel like the short game's okay,
Okay.
but I feel like I've just been missing fairways, and
Okay.
that kind of seems to be the big problem right now.
Okay. How long have you been golfing?
So I really started playing out of college, like after college. So I'm 42 now. That was 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, I know, a little
Okay.
long in the tooth, but
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have any other hobbies or any other sports or anything like that you do?
Yeah, so I grew up playing soccer since I was
Okay.
like 5. That's all I've done.
Okay.
I don't play soccer anymore because, you could easily hurt yourself. I'm too old for that.
Right.
So I play tennis. Play tennis about 3 days a week,
Okay.
singles, and then golf, and that's it.
Okay. So, do you have any injuries then from all that sports and stuff?
I tore my labrum in my right shoulder. I think it was back in high school, but it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so finally, the doctor's like, look, you're going to have to fix that if you want to, get back to normal. So they fixed it about 3 years ago, and it's totally fine.
Okay. So doesn't bother you at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
great. So what do you do for a living?
Do you know what Invisalign is?
Okay, that like the teeth
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, the
Okay.
clear aligners that straighten your teeth instead of gluing
Okay.
some metal on your teeth. We do it a little
Okay.
bit easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I ask that sometimes. Sometimes that helps to kind of know what type of learner you are.
Oh.
Are you would you say, do you learn best kind of like visually, or more of a feel learner, or more of checkpoints? You like to know exactly where to be, or what
Ye-
would you?
Yeah, it's probably more like checkpoints or after our lesson, just here's a specific drill you could do to work on it.
Right, just kind of a specific spot. Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Okay, great. All right, so what would you say your long-term goal is for you for your golf game?
I'd like to get down to shoot even par.
Okay.
I've never done it. The closest I've been, I've shot 73 like twice, handful 74, 75, but I've never shot even par. So
Okay.
that would be a long-term goal.
Okay.
And we're running out of time, right? 42.
Hey, there's always a chance.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so you think your driver is where you're struggling at, and so short term, if you can get that driver kind of straightened up in the fairway more, can kind of give you more opportunities to then maybe hit more greens, to then get that score down a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's going on with the driver? You're just kind of missing the fairway. Is the ball going a certain way, or you just not feel right, or just?
Yeah, so what happens is probably 2 or 3 drives around, it'll just go left, and sometimes out of bounds, and so that just kills your score,
Right.
And so when I miss, it goes left.
Okay. So left miss. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and that's your driver there.
Yes.
Okay. Have you been fit for your clubs or for your driver or anything?
Yes, I got fitted actually by a friend of yours, Byron Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And this
cool.
little guy's name is Snappy. We've named him Snappy because we will snap the driver sometimes. So
Okay.
anyway, but yeah, this is
You
my
got fitted.
driver.
Okay.
Throw Snappy over there, and
Okay.
there it is.
All right. Well, great. Well, before we get started, have you warmed up at
No.
all? You have
No.
not warmed up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do a few stretches.
Okay.
I think this will be. It's always good to kind of get your body warm so you don't, hurt your shoulder again or tear anything. So maybe if we just even kind of can just start with just kind of bending over, touching our toes.
Okay.
Keeping it simple. and just kind of getting loose before we start hitting any balls today.
Oh. I think this is the hardest part right here.
Yeah.
Getting loose. You young people, you don't have to worry about this yet. But us old guys. Oh.
Yeah, that gets those hamstrings and everything, that lower body, that's for sure on me.
That lower back.
Yeah. Do some twists. Okay. Let's do some arm shoulder rolls. I think this would be good, to get that shoulder loose and everything.
Okay.
Go forward maybe 10 times and then kind of backwards maybe 10 times.
Okay.
There we go. Feels good.
All right. Yeah, I'm feeling better already.
There we go. Let's do maybe a little just kind of arm stretch here.
Okay.
We keep getting that upper body. There we go. Kind of good.
I like to do this one.
There you go. Yeah.
It's kind of a good one,
Get that hip pop in
Yeah.
there.
Sometimes I fall over and people laugh at me, but try not to do that today.
And I even just like a great one is just like some twists, get that spine moving and that core. There we go.
All right. I think that's pretty good.
All right, well, let's hit maybe 5 drives. I want us to kind of pick a fairway out there. I think that would be good, just to kind of see where we're going.
Okay.
Maybe between the yellow and the black flag there, and maybe the blue and white.
Okay, between those two flags?
Yeah, or even you can look at those 2 poles behind it, and try to go with that middle pole.
With the pad on it.
Yeah, with the pad.
Okay.
That's kind of would be right in the center.
All right, that's what I'll aim for.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Here's a tee, here's a couple tees.
Okay.
There you go, you can go right up there.
All right.
Give me a few balls here. Sorry.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that one a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, that one ended up pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, pretty far to the right again. Is that pretty normal too, to miss them right like that?
Well, I feel like maybe to compensate for missing left, I'm aiming more right.
Okay, that's
So,
probably, okay.
Sometimes
Okay.
when I hit it straight, it goes right.
Yeah,
So
I gotcha.
oh, that was a bad one.
Okay, little fade off to the right again. great big hook there.
Yes.
Okay, let's see one more. There's that hook. Okay, well, it definitely looks like you're lining up way to the right to me.
Okay.
When you're lining up, are you using an intermediate target, or are you know, kind of doing much, or are you just kind of like trying to feel where you're at? You're not really.
Yeah, so I just kind of picked something way out there, and it's like, all right, if I aim it. So like, for example, I was trying to maybe aim at that right pole, the yellow, in hopes that it would come back the right way.
Okay, so you're just kind of trying to play that
Yes.
that big draw.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, I think what we need to do is kind of try to get set up a little bit straighter, because what happens is if we start aiming right, and the more we aim to the right, the more it's going to start curving.
Okay.
And so if we can kind of try to set up a little bit more square to the target, then we can kind of get that miss a little bit straighter, because it's just kind of a band-aid, almost just trying to go more and more and more to the right, you know?
Okay.
So what we can do is kind of put some alignment sticks down.
Okay.
A great thing is to use an intermediate target.
Okay.
So if we let's kind of stand over here. If we kind of tee it up here, and then stepping back behind the ball and trying to find a spot maybe just a couple feet away in front of it to line up that ball to the target. So then with the hole, it's kind of like a railroad track. You know, if that's your target line there to that middle pole, you then want your feet to be kind of parallel to that target line. And so if one of those gets off, then our aim is going to be off, but you can see where that's parallel. And what I'll do with that intermediate target is almost visualize. I know you're kind of more of a checkpoint, but visualizing this line there to then line my feet up.
Okay.
For that railroad, to keep my toe line parallel to that target line.
Okay.
So I would suggest, like in your pre-shot routine, when you're kind of stepping up, being back here, finding that spot to aim your club face, kind of setting up that club face, and then getting your feet parallel to that.
Okay, that makes sense.
So let's try a few. It might be a little tough at first, because you are having to add a little bit of a new step to your pre-shot routine.
Okay.
But kind of I did put a tee there to kind of help with that.
Okay.
Intermediate target.
Well, it's just practice, so
yeah,
we can get away with it. Okay. All right. How's that look?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Your club face there, that makes sure you know that first step that club face is kind of getting to that, straight to that tee there.
Even the club face, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It almost looks just slightly kind of to the left.
Huh.
Where you're.
So even the club face.
So even the club face, yep.
Okay. Should I hit one?
Yeah, go for it. Okay.
Well, that was better.
That was nice and straight.
I could play with that little slight fade there. That's just fine.
It was right in the boundary, right in the fairway.
So I never thought about that. You know, over the years you hear tips, and I've taken a few lessons, and alignment's always been kind of something I've struggled with. But I've never thought about the club face being aligned as well. I've always just thought about my shoulders and feet.
Yeah, if that, like that one, you know, where you just set up, it was pointed to the left.
Yeah.
And, you know, if that's how we're missing it, maybe just could be that club face has just been pointed to the left.
That's interesting. All right, use my. Look at there!
Wow.
Almost hit the pole, baby.
That was good. So you just felt like your club face there was
Yes.
kind of pointed straight to the...
Yeah. It's weird because it feels like the face, I'm opening it a little bit, but maybe I've just been doing it wrong for so long that...
It's just been pointed left, yeah.
Yeah,
Your feet
now-
looked better there too.
Okay. I feel like I slid that one.
Okay, that's all right. That one looked like you kind of got a little bit back to that wanting to aim your feet to the right there.
Okay.
We,
I don't feel like I picked that little target very well.
okay.
Intermediate target. Let's try to go back to that.
Okay. And that's, you know, especially when you're playing, you just have to be really specific if it's, you know, that piece of grass or whatever, and it's just getting used to doing it.
Okay, it's this clump of grass right here.
Okay. There you go. Okay, let's check that right there. So you can see those feet again are fairly to the right.
Yeah.
They're almost pointed to the right flag.
Oh
So
man, look at that.
yeah,
That's crazy.
So that would be kind of our target line there.
Okay.
And we can leave that there for a couple times just for a good drill to feel like, you know, where you will feel where you can get square.
Okay. Try that.
There you go, and then yep, get that club face where it's kind of getting to that, going down that target line.
Okay.
Okay, it's all right. A little bit to the left there on that one.
How's that look?
There we go. Looks good. Might be a, let's see. Be a little bit to the right. Just
Still.
a hair.
All right, let's try to adjust.
Go. There we go.
That one felt good too.
That was a straight ball flight right there. It's kind of right in the center of the fairway. I like that
I
one.
wish I could do that every time.
That was nice.
Maybe if I start coming to you, I can do that every time.
Maybe so.
All right, let's try this again.
this is a great little, I recommend maybe practicing with this. If you go out on the range, making sure you put down some alignment rods so that you can, you know, get yourself and your body square as you're practicing, you know.
Okay.
Because what happens is we get on the range and we have a target and then we're just aiming all over the place, especially if we're just hitting ball after ball. You know, we're not taking our time and doing our routine. You know, you should practice the way you play, you know. So setting this up would be a really good way to just making sure everything is square. So then when you go and play, hopefully you can get that feeling still, and you've practiced that routine of kind of getting that intermediate target and setting up square and everything.
Yeah, so that's good, because I like whenever I leave a lesson, like homework, so to speak, or a drill or something, you can just repeat the right way.
Yeah.
Because if you go out here and repeat the wrong thing, it's not helping you get better.
Yeah.
So I like that.
I mean, and like even after looking at your swing, like your swing looks great, you know. It's just a lot of everything is just about those fundamentals and just kind of keeping it simple and just kind of getting set up in the right position or having the right posture or whatever. So it's like we're not having to overthink about if our swing is messed up or is something going on. It's just our alignment was just a little bit off, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so let's just hit a couple more.
Okay.
Nice. So good. Does that feel better? You feel more comfortable when you're over the ball even?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That was a hooky one. That one looked like you got a little quicker on your tempo.
That tempo was not good.
Even your routine and everything was quicker.
Okay, let me try again.
There we go. That was smoked right there.
That one felt good.
That was good. That was good. So, how are you feeling? Does this seem better?
Yes, much better. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. I think this is going to help, you know, you in the long term reach your goal, you know, of just hitting more fairways. You know, right now, if we can, you know, get it in the fairway more, it's going to help with that and bring that score down for sure. And I can already tell a difference now where you're, you know, striping it right down the middle now. You know, in the ball flight, like you're getting a straighter ball flight going straighter instead of that big kind of draw or that miss there. I think it's just going to take a little bit of practice getting more comfortable and doing that routine. And the more you do it, it's, I think, going to help get it straighter and prevent that hooky one, you know.
Yeah, no, it definitely feels better already, and something I can work on and practice.
Okay.
So great.
Well, great, good deal. I like it. It was great to meet you, and you did good.
So, are we going to see each other again? You want me to come back in a couple weeks, or?
Yeah, I think that would be beneficial if you want to. We can come back and see how it's going, and you can tell me how you've been playing, and if we need to look at anything else, if you're short game but you said that was good, so hopefully, well, maybe not, you know.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll keep you posted, and maybe we'll schedule something for a couple weeks and follow up.
Okay, good deal, boys. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.